Welcome to Bible Talk Insight as we continue our daily study with Reel 2. So we left Israel in this really vulnerable spot near Jericho, but their focus wasn't outward, it was inward, on spiritual renewal.
Mhm.
And the first command Joshua gets from God, it's pretty intense.
Oh, absolutely. Intense and deeply personal. We see it in Joshua 5, verses 1 through 9. God basically tells Joshua, before you conquer anything, you need to renew the covenant sign. Perform circumcision again.
Circumcision on the entire army, using flint knives at that moment.
Oh.
Why? Why was that specific act so critical right then?
Well, there's a backstory. Bible scholars point out that the original generation, the men who came out of Egypt as warriors, they had all died in the wilderness. Why? Because of disobedience, lack of faith.
Right, the 40 years of wandering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And crucially, all the men born during those 40 years, they hadn't been circumcised. So technically, this new generation wasn't fully marked by the covenant sign. They needed that formal recommitment before inheriting the land.
So Joshua literally had to sideline his entire fighting force, make them physically unable to fight for days right next to a major enemy stronghold. That's not just risky, that's unthinkable from a military standpoint. Unless you're operating on complete faith. And that vulnerability, that willingness to obey even when it seemed insane, that's the whole point. It defines their loyalty.
Okay.
This painful, incredibly risky act showed their commitment to the covenant was absolute. It was a statement. Our trust in God comes before any military strategy, any outward victory. Heart commitment precedes land conquest. And God acknowledged that commitment, didn't he? With the name of the place.
He did. He says, "This day have I rolled away the reproach of Egypt from off you." And so the place gets named Gilgal, which sounds like the Hebrew word for roll.
What was the reproach of Egypt? Just slavery?
Bible commentators suggest it was more than that. It was also the shame, the stigma of that previous generation's failure, their faithlessness. By renewing the covenant, that shame was finally rolled away, cleared.
That's powerful. Such deep commitment, accepting huge risk for spiritual renewal. If that resonates with you, maybe share this reel with someone who's looking for a fresh start, a renewed relationship with Christ.